Denton ISD is under new leadership for the first time in 14 years. And tonight, we're going one-on-one with the new superintendent to hear how she plans to boost morale while dealing with budget gaps and a hiring freeze. We meet Dr. Susannah Holbert at Newton Razor Elementary, the district's newest school. So what's been the biggest challenge so far?
I think being everywhere I need to be.
Not easy when you literally need to be in two places at once. How many positions have you had to freeze?
We've absorbed over 100, but we still have a deficit.
That means 100 positions that normally would have been filled if you had the funding.
That's right. My former position, for example, I'm going to be doing both of those for the time being. Dr. O'Bara's connection is as much personal as professional. A lifelong resident who graduated from Denton High and started her career in the classroom. I taught, I was an AP, I was a principal. Everything about my background has been in teaching and learning, as well as Borman. And now it's learning to squeeze more from a very limited budget. Students in some high-performing schools won't see as many classroom specialists because they have to cover multiple subjects or rotate through several schools. They will have minimal support this year. And the sad thing about that is there isn't a campus that we have that doesn't have children with needs. And then there's this brand new building sitting empty. You know, it's disappointing anytime you have a facility on the ground that you can't open it. Fred Hill Elementary School is done, finished, ready to go. But Denton ISD doesn't have enough money to run it, so they postponed the school's opening to reduce operating costs. We won't have an option but to open it next year. The fantastic thing about Denton ISD is children keep coming. We continue to grow. The state hasn't increased funding since 2019, while the district's population has surged 9% since then. But O'Bara is long past being surprised by the gridlock in Austin. I am discouraged by it. That may be a better word, discouraged by the reality of it. Do you feel like public school funding is being held hostage by the voucher fight? I would say that the last session, there was no question about that. Attorney General Ken Paxton sued several districts for breaking the state's election laws. And two principals from Denton ISD are facing criminal charges for using work emails to encourage colleagues to vote for Republicans and Democrats who support public schools. Do you think that indictment was an overreach or appropriate? It's a really great question. It felt at the time like an overreach, there's no doubt. I think their job is to continue to advocate for those children. And Dr. O'Bara believes hers is advocating for them. And if what we're doing doesn't feel like support for you to be sure students can learn and teachers can teach, then we need you to pick up the phone and call, because we're here to ensure that your teachers can do their job. Yeah, we took a deeper dive on keeping teachers motivated while they're not able to give them a raise. You can watch an extended version of my interview at 11 p.m. on WFAA+. And a reminder, tax-free weekend starts tomorrow. As long as it's under $100, school supplies, clothes, and shoes are tax-free through Sunday.